Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, the Chief of the Defense Forces, Principal Secretary, Ministry of Defense, Dr. Patrick Mariro, Principal Secretary, State Department for Housing and Urban Development, Principal Secretary for Correctional Services, Vice Chief of Defense Forces, the service commanders present here, general officers present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Your Excellency, with your permission, let me just have our PS stand. Maybe some of our officers have not seen our PS. This is PS for Defense, Dr. Patrick Mariro, who is doing an exemplary job to make sure we achieve these milestones. Our greatest partner here, PS Hinga. This is PS Hinga of Housing and Urban Development, a key partner here. We also have our PS for Correctional Services, Honorable Biako, Karibu Sana. Your Excellency, our other greatest partner, I just want Tom Mulwa to stand, of the Linda Company, a very valued partner. Your Excellency, very briefly, it is an honor and privilege to have you here today at the Roysambu military camp for the commissioning of the residential accommodation for our service members under a very innovative framework of public-private partnership. Your Excellency, you have heard about the deficit that exists, the housing deficit within KDF. And I want to say that addressing this gap or the deficit that we have is not merely an infrastructure undertaking. It is a moral obligation and a strategic imperative. Your Excellency, adequate housing directly influences morale, as has been said here. It enhances family cohesion for our service men and women. It enhances retention and ultimately operational readiness. Your Excellency, a soldier who is secure at home serves the nation with greater focus and confidence. And today's ceremony, Your Excellency, presents more than just a handover of keys to KDF families. From your end, it signifies the delivery of a promise that you have made over time. The 500 housing units we commissioned this afternoon, as we have presented to you, is part of 3,069 other units across Roysambu, Nanyuki, Gilgil, Lanet, and Mariakani under this PPP framework. And this milestone, Your Excellency, reflects a deliberate policy design, structured financing, disciplined project management, and strong interministerial coordination. And I want to commend the project delivery teams from the Ministry of Defense. Your Excellency, the National Treasury have given us a lot of support, the Office of the Attorney General, and our partners from the Ministry of Lands, Public Works and Housing and Urban Development through the State Department of Housing. And their technical stewardship and oversight have been instrumental throughout the project cycle. I acknowledge the public-private partnership partners, including the transactional advisors and the project company, Linda Company, who are here, whose financial commitment, technical expertise, and execution capacity have ensured timely delivery. This collaboration, Your Excellency, demonstrates what can be achieved when government and private sector align behind a shared national objective anchored on transparency, accountability, performance, and discipline. This development stands among pioneer institutional housing projects under the PPP framework, and it demonstrates that institutional housing demand can be effectively integrated into national housing policy without exerting undue pressure on exchequer resources. And we want to thank Your Excellency for your support through the State Department for Housing, who have been very supportive and supported even this very innovative model that has not been tried before. Because by leveraging structured PPP financing models, we have, through your guidance, Your Excellency, we have managed to unlock scalable and sustainable capital solutions. Through asset recycling and capital markets-based instruments, we are ensuring that initial investments catalyze further development. And this approach enables the Ministry of Defense to progressively narrow the housing gap while safeguarding fiscal space for core defense operations, modernization, and capacity enhancement. Your Excellency, with our small A&A from the housing, this PPP model has managed to deliver this 500 units. And the more we increase the number of housing, the numbers, the more our A&A goes up. And we should be able to scale up to finally close the gap of our deficit. Your Excellency, beyond these 3,069 units, which is our first phase under the PPP model, we have commenced an additional 10,095 housing units through the Affordable Housing Program under the Housing State Department. And these projects are situated at Kahawa Garrison, Embakasi Garrison, Langata Garrison, Moi Air Base, and here at Roysambu Military Camp. Out of the 10,000, we have 280 units that will benefit this camp. And the scale of this undertaking, Your Excellency, does signal the government's long-term resolve to decisively address the housing deficit within the KDF. Most importantly, Your Excellency, this program has generated economic spillovers. We have approximately 5,000 workers engaged daily across our construction sites. Your Excellency, 5,000 of our hustling young men and women are benefiting direct jobs, and as we progress, these numbers are going to spiral to large numbers. Local suppliers on their end have been integrated into the value chain, and skills transfer has been embedded within project execution. And in this way, this initiative advances the affordable housing program while contributing meaningfully to the bottom-up transformation agenda by stimulating domestic economic activity and delivering measurable social impact. Your Excellency, I saw you interacting with a young mason there. I think he's from Homa Bay. So you can see the ripple effect of this initiative. It's touching the heart of Kenyans, which is alleviating the unemployment challenge that we have. The welfare of our servicemen and women, on the other hand, remains very central to the Ministry of Defense. And we remain very grateful, Your Excellency, for the welfare support you have given to the KDF, the salary enhancement, among many others, and the housing challenge, which, going hand in hand with the remuneration, Your Excellency, our servicemen and women can focus in ensuring the territorial integrity of our country. Investment in dignified living conditions is an investment in national security by all means. Your Excellency, as I conclude, allow me, on behalf of the Ministry of Defense, to express our sincere appreciation for your steadfast leadership and unwavering commitment to improving the welfare of our officers. I cannot finish, Your Excellency, without commending our servicemen and women, the Kenya Defense Forces, for their renowned professionalism It's known all over the world. Their discipline and dedication to safeguarding our republic. We are proud of our servicemen and women, and Your Excellency, just to assure them that you are every single aspect, the modernization, the housing, the other welfare issues, they are right, they are really in your heart. And we continue to move forward in ensuring that they are safe, they are at peace, they are cohesive within their families as they focus on the core mandate.